Why your cat knocks things off tables. It's a Tuesday afternoon. Full glass of water on the desk. Your cat walks over, makes direct eye contact with you, and slowly, deliberately, pushes it off the edge. They watch it fall. They watch it shatter. They look back at you, and then they walk away. No remorse, no explanation. Just chaos, delivered with the calm energy of someone who has absolutely nothing to apologize for. Whether your cat is doing this on purpose, the answer is yes, completely. But the why is far more interesting than cats are jerks. It says a lot about your cat's brain, their relationship with you, and their surprisingly complex inner world. Welcome back to yours, Meow. Let's get into it. This is definitely on purpose. Some people hold on to the hope that their cat just accidentally keeps nudging things off surfaces. They don't. Cats have extraordinary fine motor control. Their paws are sensitive, precise instruments, feeling texture, temperature, and movement with a sensitivity that rivals human fingertips. A cat that sends something flying is not a cat who miscalculated. They knew exactly what their paw was doing. Studies show cats will often test an object first. A light tap, a pause, another tap. Before committing to the full push, they're gathering information. They're deciding. So yes, your cat looked at your water glass, assessed it, and chose violence. The question is why? The prey drive hiding in plain sight. Cats are predators. Their entire sensory system is tuned to detect movement, specifically the small, erratic movements of prey. Anything that moves unpredictably triggers an almost automatic investigative response. Now look at your desk from a cat's perspective. There's a pen sitting there. It's not moving, but it could move. It's small, the right size to be interesting. And if a paw connects, suddenly it does move. It skitters, rolls, falls. For one brief moment, that pen behaved exactly like prey. This is why cats don't always walk away after knocking something off. Sometimes they immediately chase it, bat at it, stare intensely at where it landed. The knock wasn't the end goal. It was the trigger. They were hunting, and the table was just where the hunt started. Your belongings are not being destroyed. They're being stalked. This doesn't make it less annoying, but it does make it make sense. They're also just curious. Some cats knock things off surfaces they have zero interest in chasing. They push it, it falls. They look at where it went. This is curiosity in its purest form. Cats display what researchers call object permanence, the understanding that things continue to exist when out of sight. A marker of more complex cognitive processing. Your cat understands the thing that fell didn't cease to exist. It went somewhere. And that somewhere is interesting. Pushing something off an edge is essentially a physics experiment. What happens when this moves? Where does it go? Does it bounce? Your cat is gathering data about their environment using the tools they have available. Those tools happen to be your stuff. You're part of the problem. Some cats knock things over because they've learned, through careful observation, that it works. When your cat pushes something off a table, you react immediately. You might gasp, jump up, say their name, rush over. You might even scold them. But from your cat's perspective, scolding is still a response. You engaged. You stopped what you were doing and focused entirely on them. That is the goal. Cats are highly attuned to cause and effect with human behavior. They notice what gets a reaction and repeat it. Behaviorists call this attention-seeking behavior. Not a character flaw, but a sign of a cat who is cognitively engaged and motivated to interact. The problem is that, at some point, you accidentally train them that chaos gets results. The fix is not to react. Calmly pick up the object, say nothing, make no eye contact, return to what you were doing. Boring outcome. This is much easier to say than to do when your cat has just launched your phone off the nightstand at 6 a.m. Your cat is taking inventory. Cats are intensely territorial, not aggressively but spatially. They need to know their environment, where things are, what they feel like, whether anything has changed. This is why cats investigate every grocery bag you bring home, inspect new furniture for 20 minutes before sitting on it, and get genuinely stressed when a room is rearranged. Their mental map has been disrupted and needs updating. Knocking objects off surfaces may be part of this mapping. By physically moving objects, cats gather information about weight, texture, and environmental stability. running diagnostics on their territory. There's also a control element. Your cat lives in a space largely decided by you. The furniture, the smells, the schedule. Knocking something over is one of the few ways they can physically alter their environment. In a world where most things are decided for them, that small act of agency probably feels genuinely satisfying. Your cat is not destroying your home, they're editing it. Does your cat have a type? Cats are often selective about what they knock over, and that selectivity tells you something. Some go exclusively for cups and glasses. The movement of liquid inside creates a subtle visual and tactile signal that registers as interesting. Others focus on small objects, pens, coins, hair ties. Others are drawn to things that make a satisfying noise on impact. A cat who knocks over cups and stares at the spreading liquid is driven by curiosity. A cat who shoves something off and immediately chases it is hunting. A cat who makes eye contact with you before, during, and after is playing a social game. The performance is partly for your benefit. The most telling version, the cat who only does this when you're ignoring them. On your phone, watching TV, working. Suddenly something goes off the edge. That's a cat who has mapped your attention patterns and found the override button. Rude. Effective. Very cat. Should you stop this? It depends on what's driving it. If it's prey drive and curiosity, the healthy kind, the response is enrichment. More play with wand toys and puzzle feeders. 2 dedicated sessions a day, 10 to 15 minutes each. A cat whose hunt drive is satisfied has less need to conduct physics experiments on your belongings. If it's attention-seeking, combine consistent non-reaction with proactive engagement. Give your cat quality interaction on your terms before they feel the need to demand it on theirs. If it's territorial, give them more sanctioned ways to interact with their space. Cat trees, window perches, rotating toys. A cat who feels environmental control through appropriate means doesn't need to assert it by launching your coffee. Never punish after the fact. Your cat can't connect your frustration to something they did moments ago. You'll confuse them, and possibly teach them that knocking things over produces an especially dramatic performance from you. Which again, is exactly what some of them want. The next time your cat locks eyes with you and sends something off the edge of the table, slow and deliberate, like they've thought about nothing else all morning, here's what you now know. They might be hunting. They might be curious. They might be mapping their territory or asserting a tiny slice of control in a world that largely belongs to you. Or they might just really need you to put the phone down. Probably all 4. That's the thing about cats. Every bizarre behavior turns out to have a whole story behind it. And that's exactly why we're here. If you've got a table clearer at home, drop their name in the comments and tell me their weapon of choice. Cups? Pens? Your will to live. All answers welcome. Like and subscribe for more yours. Meow. See you in the next one.